And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. And as you can see, we're at Manchester underground at stand 48 with the beautiful walk-in boarding going on here on GSX. So really excited to see that. So like I said, we're at Manchester, and today we're going to be doing a flight down to Madeira. So pretty challenging flight. Well, in terms of landing. I'm not too sure if we get the runway that does. I'll have to double check my flight plan, but I think we'll be getting runway 5. If not, then we'll be doing runway 2, which is a straight in approach technically. But fingers crossed we have runway 5 for the arrival. But yeah, so today we'll be flying on Madeira. As you can see, weather in Manchester is pretty much Manchester weather. Grey overcast skies. So typical Manchester weather for you. So I will just go ahead and quickly grab some METARs and then get on with the flight planning. Alright guys, so we are in the aircraft here, so we already have a couple things loaded up. I'm just gonna go ahead and put in the flight plan route. So today we'll be departing for 05 left. Certifying that the winds do favor that runway. It's variable at 2 knots, okay. But we should figure it out when we put in the flight plan. So our flight number today is RyanAir 7. And the departure for this flight plan route today is going to be the AMSIM 1 Sierra. That'll be taking off the 05 left. AMSIM 1 Sierra, 05 left. Go ahead, and we can literally activate that right now. So that is all good. I'm just gonna go ahead and calculate some takeoff performance and then go ahead and stick that in the FMC. So be right back. Alright guys, so we're back inside the flight deck here. So just got a little bit done with takeoff performance. Apparently today we are kind of heavy, so we'll be doing basically just a full rocket takeoff out of the runway 05 left. So no derates today, which I mean, to be honest, is fine. But I do need to just put in the fuel and the cost index. So today we have a high cost index of 80, which I know is not real life, but we'll put it in anyway. Reserves on board is going to be 3.7. And we're going up to 310 initially, so we're pretty heavy. Initial climb altitude out of here is, I think, it's 5,000. Okay, I usually think it's 6, but okay, for Manchester it's 5. And we'll get the winds as well up in here. So I like to put the winds in and also put in the winds through the other thing. So it's going to be 198 at 54. With a temperature of minus 48. But no derates today, we'll be doing a full takeoff. Just rocket it out, toga, and we'll do flaps 5. What I will do though is just put the takeoff winds, the winds in here. So it's 030 at 1303, and just stick it in like that. Then we'll put the CG as follows, and the V speeds can come in. Right, so the runway is a little bit wet, so what I will do is put this to be wet actually. Yeah, it's better like this. So GSX is asking to close the doors up. We do have a couple things we still need to do, but regardless, we can close the door because departure time is in the next 20 minutes, so we can get everything going here. What I do want to do is get the APU started. We also need to get the other things in here, so it's going to be 250, and we're going up to 310 today initially. Seatbelt signs can also come on. And just double check the APU. Everything else is already looking perfect. Perfect! Right, so also start the fuel pump as well. Right, so what we need to do is put these V-speeds into the MCP 159, and we need to put the runway heading as well. The runway heading is usually behind this beautiful page, which is a 52. So stick 52 in the headings page, the heading select, sorry, like so. And we also do the initial climb. Alright, so APU generator is working, so we can stick those on the buses like that, and we can go ahead and disconnect the ground equipment. We have no more use for these, like so. Alright, so now we need to get the initial climb altitude. So out of runway 05 left, we want to climb initially to max 5,000 feet initially, and that should be fine. Once we get that, okay, throw the flight directors on. We also want to get the traffic on, pilot out of position, and we put it on the other side as well. I think it looks good like that. These speeds are all in. What we do need to do is get the winds, and everything else looks pretty good. Right, so we got the winds in, beautiful. Now we can also go ahead and stick this onto the takeoff page. And we know what, we can get a little bit early departure. Let's go 15-minute departure, earlier departure, sorry. We do need to get some things working here. So first of all, we need to put the fuel pumps on position. Ding the cabin that we're ready, almost ready to go. And then hydraulics can be started up as well. What we do also need to go ahead and do is
RyanAir 901, this is Easy 2212. Could you let me know if you're hearing this, please?
And, once that is all set, we have that in, we can put this transponder to transponder, and we can stick the anti-collision light on. Let the ground crew know that we are ready to roll.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Alright guys, so the ground crew is ready to push. So just waiting for them to lock the aircraft up, and then we'll get on our way. Meantime, we can already stow these handles here.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
I think that's some rain down there. You can see it. I wonder if it's moving towards us. Regardless. It's a rainy afternoon over in Manchester, so that's actually a morning time still. They're like, it's like 10 in the morning over there. Yes, guys.
Locking gear.
I am in the Netherlands, so we are an hour ahead of these guys. So sometimes I do get confused with the time. Actually, let's see where we want to get pushed back to. We want to get pushed back on tail to the left. No, we're gonna tail to the right.
Release parking brakes, please.
Right, release parking brake.
Commencing push. All engines are clear. Start at will.
Turn the packs off. And start engine number 2. These are the auto starts, so we just click these in. Watch this, engine number 2 starts up. I'll call you. And Manchester traffic, RyanAir 7 pushing back from stand 48. Manchester traffic. Beautiful. Right, we got a starter cutout, and we can go ahead, start engine number 1. Yeah, the rain is coming in for sure, definitely, you can see it. That's one thing about FS 2020 that I really love. You can see the weather moving in towards you. It's not just like it's happening instantly, which you do get from P3D and stuff like that. So I really appreciate that from this simulator.
Please set parking brakes.
Right, setting the parking brake.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine. Start. You can disconnect.
Okay, guys, let's go ahead and start getting the aircraft ready to push. Go on its own power. On the APU generators, we can go ahead and turn the pro beats on. And we can also go ahead and shut the APU off. Put these to continuous. Hopefully I don't get this massive jump when they disconnect, which they usually end up getting.
Unlocking the nose gear.
Yeah, it did that, but whatever. It is what it is. Now start setting the flaps here, so flaps 5. And then we also need to retrim the aircraft as well. Sometimes I like to do this on the taxi, just to give me a little bit of stuff to do. We'll trim the aircraft while we're on the straight turn, on the straight stretch. And it is right. It is raining, so I don't really wanna go too fast here. So the trim should be about 6.4 units. So I think they fixed the trim wheel. It's a lot faster now. Because it used to take a very long time before it trimmed out. Alright, so we can do the before takeoff checklist here. So we got flaps set to 5, green light, and trim set to 6.4 units. Alright, before takeoff checklist is complete. Look at that. Beautiful. Right, so taxi lights and runway lights, everything can come on, and the taxi lights off. And Manchester traffic, RyanAir 7 landing up runway 05 left. Any traffic, please advise. The winds are pretty calm too, so pretty nice. Lining up the jet. Runway is identified, 05 left. Apply the brake pressure. And let's go, 50%. Start the clock. So go. Manchester traffic, RyanAir 7 on the road on the 05 left. Any traffic, please advise. Manchester traffic. Alright, airspeed alive. 80 knots.
B1. Rotate.
Oh, that was a jump. Looked like it just flew off the ramp. Gear up. And into the cloud we go. We can hand fly this a bit. Just follow the flight director out of here. You just give a call to traffic. Manchester traffic, RyanAir 7 is airborne passing 2,400. Manchester traffic. Right. So. Bye-bye Manchester. Go ahead and stick the autopilot in and then just increase the climb to flight level 310. Bringing up the flaps as well. Thumbs up. Beautiful departure. Manchester looking good. There you have it, guys. The departure out of Manchester. Beautiful morning in the air, on the ground. It's pretty wet, but what you gonna do? Can't complain. So it's typical Manchester weather. Anyway, let's do that after takeoff checklist, and then we'll get to the B-rolls. So, engine bleeds are in the on position. Packs are in the auto position, checked. Landing gear up and off, and flaps up, no lights. After takeoff checklist complete. Yes, sorry guys, so that's gonna be it for the departure. As complimentary on the channel, you'll please enjoy some B-roll shots and some duty free or royalty free music. Yes, that's the word, royalty free music with some B-roll shots, and I'll see you guys on the arrival. So enjoy, guys. guys, welcome back. So currently on the descent now. No ATC in the area, so it's gonna be a quiet day in Madeira. But as we're descending past 23,100, straight down 4,000 feet, I can go ahead and show you guys the arrival that I have planned out for us. So today, currently the winds favor runway 23, so it's basically a straight-in approach today. I mean, can't always get it all right. But so said, so done. We will be using the RNAV, so the RNP Bravo arrival for runway 23. So it's basically a straight-in approach. If anything, I'll just stick the chart up on the screen so you guys can see it. But I can go ahead and show it to you guys here via the plan mode. So let's go ahead and just run through that with you guys real quick. So as you can see, I'm intercepting Raccoon right now. And then it starts right here. So from Mike Alpha 534, we go directly to Pilim. And from Pilim, you can zoom in a little bit so you guys can see it a little better. From Pilim, we need to be about 3,000 feet or above. And then it's straight in from Mike Alpha 561 and down into runway 23. Now, the reason why it curves in here is I think due to some terrain in the area. So I think that's mainly the reason why. I haven't flown in here for a while, so I can say with a little bit of confidence that's probably the reason. So yeah, it's pretty chill. So the flight has been, as you can tell, the B-rolls and stuff, it's been fairly smooth, so I have nothing to complain about there. Yeah, so we can go ahead and stick the continuous switches in. I didn't do the descent checklist yet, so I was thinking maybe I can just do it with you guys. So we can go ahead and check that as well. So landing altitude, we can check that. So landing altitude should be 191. So let's stick that, so about 200 feet. Yeah, it's fine. We're getting down past the altitude now, so we can go ahead and throw the seatbelt signs on also. So then we have recall. And nothing is on, so we're good. Auto brake, we'll be landing with auto brake 3, so we're a bit heavy today and we want to stop pretty quickly, so we're going to be doing that. Landing data and VREF. So VREF and minimums. VREF is going to be, oh, I didn't put that in, see, that's why I run through the checklist. So the VREF will be using flaps 40, and for landing speed is going to be 148. So it's actually actually not 148 but 142, but with a V approach of 148. So 142, like so. Stick that in the box, looking good. So VREF flaps 40 is going to be 142 with the barrel reference of 1,390. That is checked, and the approach briefing, so we can go through that as well. So just go for the miss approach. It's going to be I just kind of run through it with you guys, so I'm just in a quick standard thing. So for the miss approach, we'll be flying down. If we have to go around, we'll make a left turn onto Monek, and then climbing to 3,000 feet, and then at Monek we join the holding pattern or as directed. So I think we'll just hold at Monek in case of anything. Just re-plan the arrival, and then we should come in for a second attempt. We have enough fuel on board, so we should be fine. No weather in the area that we need to be concerned about. It's a pretty clear day, so everything should be okay. As for that, that's the descent checklist completed. We've already got the winds as well in here, so we have pretty much set up the aircraft for the descent and arrival. So it's gonna be a nice day into Madeira, and I cannot wait to see how this approach goes. Hey guys, so now we're passing through 10,000 feet, well, 10,400 now, but we can just go ahead and start turning on the lights. Yeah, so you can see Madeira up ahead. Looking pretty good actually, I'm actually appreciating this. So as you can see, the weather around is pretty clear. You can always verify what the weather is like over here. Let me just see. So we can get updated weather. Weather has changed, but not by much. It's very much the same. And so yes, it's pretty much the same thing for the arrival. Okay, looking pretty nice. So we're down past 10,000 feet. Visiting the cabin once again. Tell them to take their seats. We are getting down to arrival to start for landing. Range out for 20%. Beautiful. I don't really know what this island is called down below, and I should check it up. You know what? I will see, because it's a pretty cool island actually. It says Porto Santo on it, so I guess that's what it's called, Porto Santo. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's the ICAO code Lima Papa Papa Sierra. So Porto Santo, that's really nice. Really nice place. Really good. It looks really cool over there, but the landing. See my distance out from this airport. Distance away, so we can just check it on the progress page here. So we have 30 nautical miles out the runway here, so hopefully it should be fine. We should be the only ones here coming in as well, so I don't know if we have to worry about calling in, but I'll just call just for the sake of it. We need a little bit of drag here as well. We'll just slow it up, slow it back, keep the airspeed low, 40. Be loving the 800, man. It's the first time I have it on the channel as well. New aircraft. Well, okay. First time I have it on the channel for FS 2020, so it's pretty cool. What I'm really anticipating is like the 7.4 or the 7.7. You know, any one of those aircraft will be appreciated, man. I really want to fly one of those. I really do. Alright, crossing standard altitude now. Alright, the spoilers can retract. That descent going. Distance out, 19 nautical miles. Let me just call it in. In Madeira traffic, RyanAir 7 is currently 19 miles inbound to land, runway 23, Madeira traffic. It says drag required after pilling. Okay. That is okay. Keep that descent going nice and smooth, yeah. Should start to slow down as well, so what we'll do is start to drop the first stage of flaps. And just watch those beautiful slats extend out. Beautiful. Watch them drop. Nice. I love to see that. That is always a beautiful thing to look at. Right, so we got the flaps coming down. We will also start to put out the spoilers here because it is required by us, so they're coming down. Flaps 2 now. Flaps 2 coming down. $13 nautical miles. Reapproach was 148. Alright. So keep descending down to 2,000 feet. Misapproach altitude is 3,000, so we should set that in once you get in. If you get in properly. Alright, you can set flaps 5 here too as well. That airplane coming down nicely. 11 miles, we can drop the gale. Stand. Up 15. And we have the runway in sight. It's a bit out there, but it's in sight. Go speed intervene. Set the airspeed all the way back to about 160 knots. And 500. Alright, so what I will do here is go ahead and disconnect the autopilot. Set the ground altitude to 3,000 feet. And set my airspeed down to 148 knots. 25. In the trim here, while the airplane controls the speed. Alright, flaps 30, and speed check flaps full. What I will do now is set the do the landing checklist. Alright, approach altimeter 1024. Yeah, she's one, like, oh man, Jesus. Plane is getting away on me here a little bit. Gotta hold her down steady. Disconnect the auto throttle actually, you know what? Just do that right now. Landing checklist. Let's check that. Engine continuous, speed brake armed. Landing gear down. Everything else green light. Alright, landing checklist complete. Wow, she really is floating on me today. I don't know what's happening. We're stable, so we got it.
Plus 100.
We have a little nose down attitude, which is fine. Beautiful views into Madeira. Hey, here we go. Runway is coming up. Madeira traffic, RyanAir 7, short final, runway 23. Madeira traffic. Airspeed pulling off. Watch out airspeed. Dropping dangerously low here.
Terrain, pull up. Terrain, pull up.
Yeah, I see the terrain, don't worry, we're good.
Terrain, pull up. Terrain, pull up. Terrain, pull up. 500.
Open not for go around here. That should be fine. We'll be doing full reverse as well.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Alright, full reverse. We want to stop at this airport. Decelerating nicely. 60 knots, reverses out when you're braking. Hold the brake. Nice. Here we go, guys. There we are on. And we'll just get off on the run. Get off on this ramp right here. Madeira traffic, RyanAir 7 vacating runway 07, or to runway 23, Madeira traffic. Alright, we'll just park further down so we have enough time to do everything, because yeah, it's a bit of a workload right now to get the aircraft set up. Alright, let's see what gate we're going to take. We take Alpha 11. So let's call up GSX and get Alpha 11 up and running. Really nice. What I do want to get is the Madeira scenery for FS 2020, because this one is the freeware one, but it's not really that good. It's like okay. Alright, TCAS coming to standby as well. APU gen is active. Actually, I can come off. That's our stand over here. Oh, the marshaller is behind the barrier? Okay. Actually pretty nice. Keep saying going to the left, but I mean, I'm pretty straight on, so. Boom, set parking brake. And shut the engines off. Stop the clock. And seatbelt sign. That looks, oh, good from here. Beautiful. Alright, anti-collision lights can come off, and we could go ahead and set the chocks. Parking brake can come off, and we can request deboarding from GSX. Alright, let's request deboarding.
The boarding requested.
Let's get it going. Alright guys, that's the, wow, okay, a big loader for the back, isn't it? Kind of weird for that, but okay. Anyways guys, that was the flight. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I have enjoyed it pretty much myself. It was a really good, interesting flight. The approach into Madeira was a little bit rocky, but we skirted, we fixed it up at the end, so to be honest, that was okay with me. And I don't know what the hell GSX is talking about. I parked a little too far to the right. Man, I was spot on the line. Sometimes you just have to go with your
Passengers
instincts.
bus is coming.
So yeah. But anyways, guys, once again, I would just like to say thank you for flying with us. Well, flying with me. And like I say, in always, if you have any suggestions in the comments, just please let me know, and I'll be more than happy to accommodate you with your request for the next one. And until next time, peace!